Beautiful day, beautiful day, beautiful day. So, all of you blooming souls, it's your girl back at you once again, Blooming Soul Flower, coming through to allow her soul to speak. And as we all know, that when her soul speaks, she guides in helping to heal nations, igniting souls, and rebirthing creation. So, back at it once again, coming through to chop it up with you all. And I'm just keeping it real. So today I'm coming through to talk about forgiveness, and how important it is to forgive. But before I get started, I do not want to forget this. I just want to give thanks. I live in full appreciation. I appreciate life. I appreciate love. I appreciate the support. And I'm thankful. I'm thankful for awareness. I'm thankful for awareness alone. I'm just so thankful. So, with that being said, I can get started. So, let's talk about forgiveness and how important it is to forgive, how important it is to release that toxic energy. Because when we do not forgive others, we are only hurting ourselves. And it took me many, many, many years to come to that awareness. Many years. I've held grudges with people. I would go weeks, months, years, not talking to someone, and maybe I would talk to them and be holding a grudge with them at the same time, not forgiving them for something that they've done in their past. But one thing I have learned, like the saying goes, forgive them for they know not what they do. So I was unaware of what I was doing to my own self. And then I've learned that it's important to forgive someone else, because just like I was unaware, they are also unaware or were unaware. And people do not intentionally do things to us all the time to cause harm to us. People are doing things to us from their own experience, their own life experience, things that they've been through, and they're dealing with things the best way that they know how to deal with things within their own selves. It's not necessarily aiming at you. If someone hurt you and you still holding a grudge from with that person that caused hurt to you, you feel like hurt you or whatever, that person may not intentionally set out to actually hurt you. They was dealing with a situation and handling things how either they were taught from their own experience, how they saw mother, father handle things, being around people, just their whole environment. We never know what it is that causes a person to react the way that they react and do things that they do. So this is why it's important that we forgive. It's also important that we forgive for our own well-being, for our health, for our sanity, for our mental state of mind, to have a clean heart, for our peace. You know what I'm saying? Because when you got one person, say one person you holding a grudge with, and you have not forgiven this person, and then you go through life 2 years later, somebody else did something to you, you don't forgive this person. So now you got a bag full of trash from that first person. Now you got a bag full of trash from that second person. You still living, so you're going through life again, and here it is, someone else come along and do something to you that you don't like, and you holding a grudge now with that person. So now you got another bag of trash. You know what I'm saying? So now you're just becoming a garbage collector, and you just collecting trash. And you walking around with all this baggage. So when you think you're hurting someone else by not forgiving them, you're really hurting yourself. And you carrying all this unnecessary weight. All this unnecessary weight. So start forgiving people, start releasing, start letting go. And like I say, look at that person, look deeply into who that person is and what it is they came from and things they may have experienced in life. You know what I'm saying? And forgive them, because they may not have known any better. They may not have known any better. So don't think that we all just know and we all know the right way of doing things. So accept that we are all perfectly imperfect. And everybody's going to slip up and make mistakes, so you just learn from those lessons and learn from those things in life or whatever like that. So The first thing for me, when I realized that I was at a place of learning how to forgive someone, is what I pay attention to when I say I have forgiven you. If you're in my space, I'm observing how I feel. Whether or not I'm holding on to some type of energy, if I feel a shift that happens within me. Because if I do, then that lets me know that I'm still holding on to something that I have not yet let go of. So if someone does something to you and you think that you have forgiven them and you're in their company and you just get angry, you get this tension, you got this knot up in you, or you feeling some type of way, your breath you feel like you can't breathe, or whatever like that, then you have not really forgiven them. You have not really forgiven them and you're still holding on to something. So learn to let go, learn to release. And like I said, I've learned to forgive because I've realized that we're all on a spiritual journey and we're all in the process of remembering who we are. And we're learning. It's like life is a school and we're just learning. So that's what I came to realize. So when I came to realize that the one thing that I was holding on for many, many years, I had to let it go. I had to let it go because I'm like, this person was really innocent. They were really innocent and they had to make their own mistakes so that they can learn their life lessons. So how am I to hold this person accountable for a mistake that they made that they were ignorant to? Because it's a teaching in it for them. It's a teaching in it for them. So if you can look at it from that angle and learn to let go and forgive, and so that you can love deeper, so that you can open up and receive love, so that you can love more. So forgiving and letting go is about you becoming open. It's about you transitioning. It's about you transforming. It's about you being new. It's about you being whole. It's about you being happy. You being joyful. It's about your growth. Your growth. And as things begin to shift and change within you, other people see it. So your growth begins to rub off onto others. And that's how we help each other heal. So focus on yourself. Don't put so much energy into holding grudges and not forgiving people, but put that energy into releasing. And I know that many people have trouble with forgiving. So ask for guidance. Ask for guidance on how to forgive. Ask for guidance on how to forgive. And trust me, it will come to you. And in forgiving, you might shed a few tears. You may cry a little. And it's okay. It's okay. That's another thing I want to talk about. It is so beautiful to cry. It is so beautiful to cry. Crying is not a weakness or a bad thing like we've been taught. Crying is a beautiful thing, and I will talk about that in another video. So for now, though, I'm going to let you all go. Think about the people that you're holding grudges with, that you have to let go of those grudges and learn to forgive them and practice forgiving people. And another thing with me, what I became aware of is like when I forgive someone for something, I gain some type of clarity and awareness around me forgiving, so then I know why I'm forgiving. I'm not just saying I forgive you because people say it, but to say something and to mean it, not just talk it, but walk it. To say it and to mean it and to feel it. You can feel the blockage. You can feel it when it's released. You know what I'm saying? So learn to let go of that energy. Let go. Release, forgive, love, open up. So I'm going to leave you all on that note. Peace and love, happiness, joy, blissfulness, everything. Because you are everything. You are everything. So I'm going to leave y'all on that note. Peace and love, and have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day.